My name is Rita. I'm 66 years old and I live in North Delta, British Columbia. I've completed 265 hours in the unlimited pilot program. I had multiple health issues, the first one being plantar fasciitis, extreme pain in my right foot for about 2 years. My second health issue was I had fallen down the stairs years ago and injured badly my right hip and my right shoulder area. The third health issue that I had was sore hips from nerve pain, sciatic nerve pain running down my left leg as well. And the fourth health issue I had was a vaccine injury, multiple vaccine injuries that I received as a result of having the COVID-19 vaccine in 2021. One of the side effects was a headache over the right side of my head. I was not the type of person who gets headaches, but after the vaccine injury, I was getting continuous headaches every day. They were happening all the time, which really impacted my quality of life and my ability to focus. It also resulted in really high ringing in my right ear, and it was really difficult to hear people. The ringing was so loud. And with the pain over the right side of my head, I would get a headache on the right side, and my vision on the right side was also getting weaker after the vaccine. The fifth health issue that I was having was arthritis in my fingers, very painful and swelling. And the sixth issue was that I was not able to focus. My body was so physically painful, and I was also experiencing heartache from certain personal life challenges. I wasn't able to focus at work or in my personal life. I heard about the EESystem at Maahi Wellness from my daughter, who had bought me a 2-hour session at Maahi Wellness. And because I was familiar with frequency healing, as I was trained in Reiki and other energy modalities, I know everything is frequency based on my life experience and training. After my vaccine injury, I worked with a personal frequency device, at which helped me slightly. I went from not being able to hear at all because of the loud ringing in my right ear. The frequencies helped dissipate the ringing in my ear quite significantly, but it still persisted in the background, which was problematic. When there is damage to the mitochondria in the ear, I discovered, is that it causes that ringing. What I love about the EESystem are the scalar frequencies working on the very cells in the mitochondria, and I believe that cells use the frequency and begin to repair themselves. The first time I tried the EESystem was in the spring of 2023. I noticed right away that I felt good, I felt better, and I noticed a big difference. I felt more energy, calm, peace. When Maahi Wellness opened with the 24-unit EESystem, my daughter had gifted me a 2-hour session, and after the 2-hour session, I could walk for about 7 blocks with no pain. I couldn't believe it. It really improved my foot, and I could walk for so long. This showed me how my body is responding to the scalar frequencies, which was truly exciting. I joined the pilot program because I felt that it really helped me when I did the 2-hour session that my daughter had bought me as a gift, and it was a really positive outcome. And I just felt it was the time for me to make that change, to do the things to help my body to repair. And I had already had some evidence from my 2-hour session that this could help me with my multiple physical health issues. Some of the results that I received from the pilot program was with my plantar fasciitis, the pain and the swelling in my foot. It used to be a 9 out of 10. If I wasn't walking or standing, I would have to put my foot up because of the pain and swelling, which means after work every day, I'd go home and put my foot up, and I would just keep it up for the whole evening. Now my right foot is getting better and better, and there is very little swelling. In my current job, I work a lot, and despite being on my feet most of the day, the pain and swelling is significantly better. After the pilot program, the pain is 2 out of 10. Everything is so much better that I recently danced at my office holiday party for almost 3 hours, and there was no pain at all. It was unbelievable. I truly couldn't believe it. It gives me hope. When I'm in pain constantly, the quality of life is just not good. I didn't look forward to going anywhere or doing much of anything. The EE sessions had given me hope that I could be pain-free and enjoy a higher quality of life during my retirement. The second change that I experienced is that my hearing is getting better. The ringing in my ear has also reduced quite a bit. When I started the pilot program, the ringing was at about a 7 out of 10. And now after the pilot program, the ringing is about 2 out of 10. The ringing reducing has really impacted my life. I can hear people again, and I don't have to say to people, sorry, can you repeat that? It's hard to keep asking people to repeat themselves. My third change was that I had a cyst under my left arm, which I was told by the doctor just to leave it. And it was about the size of a golf ball, and I'd had it there for about 20 years. And after the first 2 weeks of being in the EE system, it completely disappeared. The body was detoxing, and I could see the cyst disappear. The fourth change that I started to see was with arthritis that I have in my fingers. It was about an 8 out of 10 when I first came to Maahi Wellness, and at the time it was getting harder to bend my fingers, feeling like they were twisting, and it was very painful. I felt like there was nothing I could do to help with the arthritis. However, now I find my pain is a 2 out of 10, and I experience pain once in a while as opposed to all the time. I don't find it hard to bend my fingers anymore, and they are slightly stiff, but nothing like they were when I began the pilot. The fifth change that I felt was the sciatic pain that I had is now minimal. When I started the pilot program, the sciatic pain I was having was about a 6 out of 10, and now after my EE sessions, it's about a 1 out of 10. I've been going to the chiropractor too to make sure my hip is in alignment, and the chiropractor really helps with my structural problems. The sixth change that I experienced were the headaches from the vaccine injury. When I started the program, my headaches were about an 8 out of 10, and I would get them every day continuously. And now they're few and far between, and when I do get headaches, it's about a 1 out of 10. The headaches are far less in strength and potency, and it really improved a lot. When I have a headache all the time, it's hard for me to concentrate, and I don't like to medicate my headaches, so I was living with my headaches all the time. The seventh change that I experienced was in my skin. It just feels really soft now. And before, my skin was dry and rough, and now it's on the softer side. It's just much better. Still observing scaliness on my neck area when I sweat a lot, but otherwise, my skin looks healthy and radiant. And the final change that I noticed, I'm having improvements in mental health and focus and creativity. Because of the detox from the EE system, I'm starting to notice improvements in my mental abilities. I feel a lot clearer, and I'm able to focus much better. I'm beginning to feel joy and creativity again, and I'm really looking forward to this creative flow continuing. Yes, I definitely recommend the pilot program. Because of the full spectrum healing that's presented, the live blood cell analysis offered through the pilot program and recommendations made by Susanna started to help clear my blood up. The education workshop during the pilot was very informational, and I got a lot of confirmation on the body's cycles and circadian rhythms, structured water, etc., and it was very enlightening. I felt that it gave me good tools to prepare me for a healthy lifestyle after my retirement. I just really recommend it. I found it was really helpful for me, and I know it would be helpful for others. I'm very grateful to Dee and her team for offering the pilot program, and I'm filled with gratitude about it.